up there.
Just click on it and then.
Yeah,
Well, both
click
of
on
them
that,
bring up
and then
my
there's a
personal
crosshair.
There's a
Well,
little.
you don't need to bring up the map just yet because I believe we determined that you all told me you did not want to rest. I think we were waiting to do the rest at the start of this session.
Yeah.
So, yet.
The update may have taken us off the map or something.
No.
Yeah, I can't get
didn't.
to the map.
Don't worry about the map.
The
I
map.
can't get to the map.
The map.
I will put you on the map when I need you on the map. No, you're on a map, but you just don't need to have it up right now.
Oh, gee.
Buddy.
That was the Strahdiest roll ever.
You rolled a 100 and then a 1 right after it.
D1 hundo.
I like this music. I can't believe it's taking me this long to find it.
It's spooky.
I need to remember what the hell I'm listening to.
You guys are upping your dice game. I like it.
So I know Joe Bob is going to be a few minutes late.
Of course he is.
Nah,
We're going to start lying to him about the start time. So who is on journal? Is it me or
Whoever's after me.
Is it Joe? Joe Bob. Jeff, I mean, I don't speak for everybody, Jeff, but I mean, if you don't feel like doing the journal, just do some bullet points like it's a meeting and just say, this is what happened. Boom, 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 boom. We did this. We did this. We met this person. We saved one grandson and not the next.
I'm actually working on it. No shit. I'm actually working on it. Gonna be hopefully pretty cool, but
Or ask somebody to switch with you.
well, I didn't know I was gonna be so preoccupied this week, so but it's coming. It's almost done.
I'm always happy to do it too. I don't mind the inspiration point.
Nah.
I think once you have two, you get to share them anyway, right?
That's true. Well,
isn't that what we decided?
That's not what happened last time. I was given a pat on the head.
Oh, you're all right.
All right. So is everybody here except for Joe Bob? Are any of you not here?
Speak up if you're not here.
We literally had an announcement like that in high school. If anybody cannot hear, if anybody's intercom is not working, send somebody to the office.
Perfect.
Great announcement.
The merits of a public education.
Obviously very effective. Before we get started, I would like everybody in this group, Joe Bob included, when he comes on, please text me your address.
Okay.
Will do.
Thank you.
The other,
Send me yours too.
I sent it to you.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
I mean, I can double send it to you too right now if you want me to.
So for the last couple weeks, you guys have been in the Wizards of Wine Winery, fighting little tree creatures and crazy ass druids, and you finally seem to have cleared out the winery, and you found, I believe it was Bray Mardikoff, one of the grandchildren, down in the basement. And it is your belief, according to Bray, I guess we determined, or you all were able to determine, that Brahm has been taken somewhere by the druids. The grandpa Mardikoff suggested that you go to Yester Hill, where the druids make their abode, and he was going to put you up in the night. Much are so tired and beat up, and you just can't do anything. Like like this is some kind of walk in the park or something. So
What?
putting you up.
I can't
putting
even
you up
walk
for
at
the
full
night.
speed.
I mean,
I'm
So he's
basically in
putting
a
you up
crawl
for the
we
here
night.
literally
anyway.
have two lame characters. Literally lame.
We've got one man with half of a leg.
Y'all can only walk through the
Demolished
park if it's a
knee.
well-established flat surface.
I have to
Literally
be
have
on
a
a
broken
leash
leg.
as well.
Excuses are like
Assholes.
assholes. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody's got
Plus, we
something
just
there.
fought 30 fucking twig blights and 3 druids.
Uh, life is tough in Barovia.
Mhm.
So you're going to settle down and rest for the night. Is there anything that anyone needs to take care of before doing so?
Mm,
This wand that I have obtained.
Okay.
I'm going to
Atlas, what were you
refill
saying?
Wadsworth.
You're going to bring back Wadsworth. Okay.
Yep. Provided Stella either directs me to or returns his heart.
Do you want to chat that? Do you want to have? I mean, yeah. You don't even know she's got it at this point, I guess, right?
he asked
No,
her
she
to
just
do
said we talk about it later.
Okay. Address that.
Yep. I'd like to just simply ask her. Not trying to be secretive or anything, so we're just kind of in the room. Yeah, Stella, did you recover Wadsworth's heart?
She just kind of looks at you and cocks her head a little.
Yes, I intend to rebuild him while we rest.
Will he be the same?
He will be imbued with the same magic. It will be as if he never left.
She's gonna kind of look at you and she's gonna think for a little bit, and then she's going to reach into her little side bag and she's going to retrieve it and look at it, and then she's going to hand it to you.
Thank you for recovering this for me, and for Wadsworth's sake. And that's it.
It's just like a cat. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be your friend today or not. All right.
Very
so
true.
bring Wadsworth back. He just hangs out with like in your pocket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to put him. Well, yeah, I'm just going to put him off in the corner for. Anything else?
Yeah, Oglethorpe, he's pretty fucked up and tired and whatnot. And he's gonna go to sit down on one of the barrels and he's gonna say, "Thank you for healing me, Rayland. I'm a little worse for the wear." And then he's gonna look up at Rayland and he's gonna say, he's gonna notice that he's just kind of, I don't know. Can I roll like perception or anything like that? He just see what I can see with Raylan or anything like that.
Sure. What are you looking for?
I don't know. Just I'm getting a vibe from him that he's just not doing so well. I can't remember what he said last game, but he said something that I picked up on. I can't remember what it was. But I remember I wrote a note to ask Raylan. Then he's gonna look up at him and he's gonna say, "You've spent so much time healing all of us. You look a little worse for the wear, my boy. Are you feeling all right? Something troubling you?"
Well, thank you for asking, but yes, I'm not quite myself. This is also so very, very new to me. It is, my life was pleasure and roses and pretty women and all sorts of fun, fanciful events. Avoiding responsibilities and such, and enjoying the life that was bestowed upon me, and all this darkness and nastiness has just gotten a little bit the better of me. I feel this hollowness inside. I don't know how to explain. I am just not as exuberant as my outward persona seems to try to project as much as I do. I try to, I have not seen any of these type of things. I am not some random adventurer. I'm not out looking for a good time out here, and it's wearing on me a little bit. I think sometimes the least I can do is to focus on healing people to stave off all the ugliness that we are seeing. Just because the light that shines on you guys when I heal, it brightens things and kind of clarifies the vision. Makes it a little less terrifying, as it were. And I can't help but think, no matter what choices we've been making, they're all bad in some way. We try to save and do good and do things, and Martikov didn't listen. They're proud people, and I respect them for it. But and then us saying we would take care of the children, and we had then Strahd summons us, and all this is the kids in danger and all these things. It seems like I feel like it's our fault. I mentioned to people that great people, go talk to them and talk to each other and see what you want to do, and all that trying to make things good just made things awful for these people. So I just it's just weighing on me very heavily. It's just I can't. I'm not quite your old cleric friend that was always seemed to know the right thing to do. I just don't know. I mean, I'm talking too soon. I feel her light, and I'm still using everything that I can to brighten the world, but I just don't. I don't know what kind of mission she intends for me. I don't know. This place is so dark, and I only have so much light in me. I'll just take a deep breath and kind of. Oh, I'm sorry to drag on, my good sir. I will make sure to try to keep you in better health. I know you were very low at one point, and I wish I had enough, but I was quite expended.
Oglethorpe, he can tell that you're struggling, and he's just gonna put his old withered hand on your shoulder. He's gonna say, "You speak of Sister Dupree. Yes, she was very wise in her day. She would struggle from time to time as well, especially when her gods would not give her the guidance that she so desperately needed, but she knew it was always there. She knew they were always there. And when the time was right, they would reveal what needed to be done. So be patient.
Yes.
Be patient, my boy.
Yes.
Be patient. It will come."
I trust in her absolutely, and the fact that her light still reaches me here is a sign enough for me. And I hope to get to that point where, yes, I don't have all the answers, but hopefully I can be a louder voice. We have some good ideas sometimes, but we always need to then stop and talk to each other, and we can't. I don't want to sound like a coward not wanting to jump from thing to thing, but sometimes we need to take care of ourselves. If we are to be good and helpful, we need to be healthy and making sure we're going in complete at our, take our time, be thorough, This is new to me, so it's like a learner. It's just kind of like a outside objective or outside appearance. Like I've read stories of many great adventurers, and they always have a plan and kind of stick to it. Even if they divert, they all still speak to each other, and that's good communication. We just need to make sure to harness all our different skills.
He will, he's got his hand still on your shoulder. He'll kind of give it a squeeze. And it'll say, objectives when the shit hits the fan, as they say. Whatever a fan is, I don't know if they've even been invented yet.
Yeah,
But,
hand fans, little things you fan yourself
yeah.
with.
But
Not nearly as messy.
I was gonna say, but well said, my son, and I'll try to take that into consideration. We need to slow down, think things out, talk to each other. You're right. Spot on, I must say. And I do believe Sister was so wise in her time on this earth. God bless her soul. But I don't know how you've become so wise in such a short amount of time on this earth. But you rival her. I will say that.
You are too kind.
Keep being the voice of reason, my friend.
Salim, who's been listening to this.
Back.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just said he's just going to kind of pat him on the back.
Salim, who's been listening to this conversation as he's been pacing around the inside of the room, kind of the four corners of the room, returns to the center, kind of addresses the two of you because he's been listening to your conversation. Have you ever considered that all of this is for nothing? The dreams we've had, all of this smoke and mirrors and the lies that we've been told. We don't know which way is up. Have you ever considered that all these missions and all of this is just a dream and not real at all? And then he goes back and finds his own cask of wine and kind of slumps down upon it. Obviously bothered by this whole thing.
Do you not feel pain and bleed? And, I normally, if I'm pinched in the dream, I wake up, like it's falling off cliffs and stuff. And you've really probably gone unconscious 2 or 3 times and then woken up in the same shit. So thinking it's a dream, the fact that there's so much riding on all of us that seems, whether we've been told lies or they are truths or a mixture of the two, they still are surrounding us and about us.
None of us came here. None of us are here of our own free will. Why is that? How is that?
You have seen magic. You've seen people teleport. You've seen all sorts of manner of things. How do you not think that we could have been summoned somehow? Like, there are deities out there that have massive amounts of power. We have witnessed certain things. Oglethorpe the Old, the histories that we have read about this man. How is that?
Sure. But why are you so quick to accept everything as truth?
I don't think I've accepted everything as truth. I don't accept half the reasons why you gave up on your god just because she didn't answer to your whim at the moment. I don't know why you deny Arena or Isaac being your brother. I don't understand if you have a shady past history that you don't remember. So people telling you things, you're automatically assuming it can be lied because it is painful. You have to enjoy this life that we are in the little
You're
bits that you
right.
can. So
It
if
could
you
all
find
be real,
family-
but I am also open to the possibility that maybe it's not.
that is voices in the mist offering you more detrimental but life back. We'll see whether you come back or not. You know, I've seen this 30 times, and I've been told there's no more. So this life is what we have. And make use of it.
Well,
Don't just give
luckily,
up
I have never had to make that choose to come back. Maybe if you hadn't chosen to come back, you would have waken up.
That is true, but I would have left you guys, and you guys are in need.
Well,
And,
who were we to
I am
you
of
before all
service.
this happened?
It does not matter who you were before. You are here now. I want to see you survive. I want to see all of us survive and thrive, and hopefully, you know, make this world a better place if we can. There's so much sadness here. Like just us being here helping. People are shocked that we are helping people. That is amazing. That is an awful state to live in. That small acts of kindness are so like out of the ordinary. That good means something.
I've not seen it mean anything here yet.
That, my friend, is hopefully something we can show you.
And then Salim just he breaks eye contact and strolls away.
PS plus Arena still needs us, so there.
Oglethorpe will add one more thing to you, Raylan, and he's gonna say, "Yes, Barovia is quite a dreadful place. Probably the most dreadful place I've ever visited in my long life. But I do have to say, Raylan, that your optimism is a ray of hope. A ray of shining light in this dark, misty place. Don't ever let it go, no matter how weary you get. It's what defines you. And for that, I'm grateful to be in your party." And then he'll go back to picking his toes.
He's got a dagger out, just digging.
Toe knife.
Well, there's only one thing I can do after all that, and it's I think award a couple of bottle caps. Reverend and
Nice.
Salim, I would give Oglethorpe one, but he's maxed out.
He's good. He's got his toes.
Thank you.
Dang,
Stella's,
good stuff.
Stella's going to be sitting there cross-legged, kind of watching all of you and listening while she grooms herself with her newly acquired hairbrush. And she
Oh,
is going to
newly
look
acquired
over at
hairbrush.
Salim, and she's going to tell him, just remember, some of the best adventures happen in your dreams. And she just keeps grooming herself.
Nice. I like that.
So good.
Salim
I'll look up
chuckles
and-
at that
I'll-
and just
I'll look up
shakes
in
his
fear
head.
with the hairbrush and just kind of shake my head. At least I reach back in my bag and see if Presto Changeo's still there, and it is, right?
Yeah, you don't have anything on Presto Changeo on your inventory sheet, so I just gave her that hairbrush.
Yeah, I hide that up my butt so she can't get it. Joking.
Ooh.
You hope.
Like it's a watch.
Don't use that on me.
But it makes everything so fresh and clean. It's automatic cleaning.
So I guess your butthole's clean.
It's
automatic
Presto
clean.
Changeo, the fresh maker. It just refreshes and cleans everything. It's amazing.
Oglethorpe
Set
does
it and
have
forget
one point of order before we leave, but I don't know if do it now or we're gonna rest or whatever. But he needs to talk to the grandfather.
Do you want to do it before you rest or after you rest?
Maybe before, since he's so beat up,
Okay.
spent. I remember I had spoken with, what's his name? Good lord.
Erwin?
Yeah, you talked about
Erwin.
Erwin about.
Yeah, about becoming Were Raven, and he gave me that card to give to his grandfather. And he's just gonna say he's gonna go over to the is the grandfather here? Because I left early last
Yeah.
time. I don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the winery.
What's his name? So I can address him properly.
Mr. Mardukov.
Okay.
Meatball.
Mr. Martikov.
He's gonna walk up to him and say,
Mr. Martikov, if I could have a moment of your time.
and he's like limping over, you know, he's got his staff and even his
Davian.
big Davian.
Davian
Okay.
Mardukov.
May I call you Davian? Your son spoke so highly of you.
Did he now? That seems unusual. Not spoken for quite some time. That's Davian Mardukov.
Okay. And he's going to say, uh,
I fear that we do not have the strength to do what must be done here in Barovia to free it from Strahd's oppression. So I asked your son about becoming a were-raven, and he gave me this card and told me to present it to you. I'm so old, I need every advantage that I can get.
He takes the card and he looks at it and looks at you kind of for a long moment, and then looks around at the rest of you. And his one of his other sons is there in the room, his wife and the daughter and my family. We have been the keepers of the feather for centuries. This land as best we could. We're ravens all. Our power was once much greater even than it is now. What little good has it done us? Strahd still rules this land with an iron fist. The druids have taken the gems that allow our grapes to grow, to give wine to the people, the one simple joy the people of Barovia have. We cannot even provide it now. My lycanthropy is a gift, but it is not a gift. It is not the answer to do what you aim to do. And I fear, in your state, I fear the raven would overcome you. I believe if you are meant to defeat Strahd, you must do it as yourself. Master Wizard.
Oglethorpe will.
But I will think on this.
Okay.
Oglethorpe's like, you're very wise, I can tell. And I will abide by your decisions. Just now that with your power, I could wield it to even a greater power with mine. But the choice is yours. Think heavy on it, and
I will.
whatever you decide, I will abide by it.
Very well. Anything else?
That's it.
One quick thing, I just need to speak to the healers in the party and Aklis and say that remind everyone that Lesser Restoration is a touch spell. Might not be good for me to try to use that.
I have it as a domain spell, so I can just use it.
Great.
And let's remember the lesser restoration, what it does too. I mean, I think we're kind of getting real liberal with, you know,
There's a
what
mace
can
that's
do
in
with
the
it.
party sheet or in the on the party sheet. Does anybody want that?
What'd you say?
I said there's a mace, a
Hmm.
+1 mace that's on the party sheet. Does anybody want that?
Where
Oh,
did we
that
get
would have been
A
fairly
+1
cool.
ace?
It
Shit.
says there's a +1 mace.
It's been sitting
Nobody's
there.
using it? Holy moly.
When did it come?
I don't even remember getting that.
Yeah, I forget when it was, but it's been a while. You've had it for a while.
I mean, I guess I could probably take it and just use it when, like, if I don't have Shillelagh, I could pick it up and use it if I'm in a bind. But I use my
Roll off.
cane as my focus for the most part.
Roll off my ass. I'm the only one that saw it.
Yes, this is fair.
Yeah.
Saw
I'm
it.
happy to roll off.
No,
I think it
I'm
was-
Go
saying it's
ahead.
fair as in you saw it.
I think it was. It's not. If I recall right, it wasn't like a. It doesn't look like an actual mace. There was something else about it.
Oh, is it the leg bone thing?
Maybe
Whatever.
I have to go. I have to find it. Go back and look.
I mean, you saw it. I think it's yours.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd rather use that than Tremor, I just know you had a named weapon. I didn't know if it was
Well,
something special to you.
I was
No,
just
you always
thinking about
take
the fact
magic,
that it's
man.
a magic weapon, and
I
you
have
know,
no recollection of collecting a magic mace, but
if someone wants it as their primary weapon, that's cool. I was just thinking that if we have to fight something that has magic resistance.
Yeah, go ahead, take it. No, you need it. You're one of our main lines, so you need it. My Shillelagh is magic, so that's fine.
the Tremor's
And
kind
it's
of
a
jacked
1d8.
up too.
There
It is.
you go, man.
It's kind of
How about
misshapen.
that?
It's like a lump of lead on a stick.
It's all you.
It's
Thank
some
you.
shit.
Well, and he said, we're going to kind of have to play this. It was a critical that gave it to him. So it's one of those, like, Restoration does, or one condition or disease, right? So they've got paralyzed and stuff like that on there. So, like, is dislocated knee, is that a condition?
Yeah, we don't know.
That
That's
kind of
just
thing.
it's the only
we
weapon.
gotta
It's the
try
only
it.
tool we got in
Yeah.
our toolbox.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Worth a shot.
I'm just so limited what I can do because of the touch.
I mean, when we wake up, I'm going to do a good berries and lesser restoration. Oh, I still have this first level spell yet. Before we go to sleep, I'm going to do good berries.
Oh, I need to yeah, I need to select new spells. I got
I
fireball
have
now.
6 hit points.
What are these scrolls? It says we have 3 treasure. It says they're treasure. Okay.
I'm gonna cast some healing words before we rest. I need a couple myself, but I can.
The scrolls are like notarized deeds for parcels,
Got 'em.
families. Yeah.
Do we have to roll hit die on our long rest? Is that what?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Before
Yeah,
we
if you guys
do,
could heal us up, then heal us up before.
Yeah, then I won't cast good
Burn 'em.
berries yet. I'll use that last level spell for a healing spell on somebody.
Who needs it most? I think Heckle.
I have 6 hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm down 42.
We're both down 42. But I have more total hit points than you do.
Oh, somebody just.
I've got some
From
healing
your
I can
house.
do.
Yeah, burn them up, guys. Now's the time.
Okay.
Are we gonna
everybody
get?
done with
We're
all
gonna
your
get our
No,
hit
I've
dice
got
back
more. Hold
at
on.
the end of the long rest.
You don't get no. Remember, you got to roll hit dice.
We roll hit dice for a short hour long rest. That's how we do it.
But I mean, a long rest will put your hit dice back, right?
You'll get some hit dice back, but yeah, they'll come back just like they normally would.
All right.
So we were technically in our rest, so we can use our hit die to heal, and then they'll reset whatever the allowance for resetting is. Is that what we're saying? Okay.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do all that stuff, and then we're going to deal with. Then we're going to roll some saves and that sort of thing.
Who needs some healing? Because I've got a couple of good ones.
Me.
Okay,
Oh,
this is
many
coming to you.
points.
I've already used a hit die though. I wish I didn't use it.
Well, don't. All right,
Yeah,
so
I
I
already
can
did.
give you 11 before we rest.
Actually, I can finish mine off.
Is it good berries, John?
Roll one.
No, they're healing words, but I'm burning spell slots.
Oh, okay.
This thing. Right here.
Oh, I can burn a spell slot on myself.
No, I said I was giving away 11. I'm only giving away 10 to Steven. Does anybody else need anything?
I was only 10.
Stella's
was
down
10.
11.
Okay.
I only need
Heckle
2
was down the
points.
most then,
That's
right?
waste.
I healed Heckle for 10, but how many is he still down? Because if you can do a third level on him to get him back up to his 40 something,
Oh, yep. Sorry, I'm still down 32.
down 32. So hit
Jesus.
him with the big one.
Okay.
Oh shit. Also too, everybody that got the aid, subtract the 5 hit points from your maximum. Because mine's at
All right,
33. I should be
7
at
plus.
27.
All right, 11 more to you, Heckle.
Very much appreciated.
Now I'm done.
I'll use one good berry myself.
If we
in
don't
the
get to
morning
rest, we're going to be
max
fucked.
level.
So did everybody get the
aid?
Bring you down.
max hit points taken off?
Use 1 or 2 more.
I didn't even add it because I didn't want to
Who
forget.
all got
never added it.
Who all got the aid last time? I did. Who else got the aid?
I did.
I think I did.
Do 1 more.
Subtract 5 hit points from your
There you
maximum.
go. Your max. I'll use 1 good berry tomorrow morning. If you can get to 4 or under, I'll have some good berries tomorrow in the morning to divvy out.
Anybody else need a healing word? I got 1 more.
I'm down 22 if you want to.
Yeah, it's him.
All right, there you go. You got 5 back.
All right.
All right. Miroslav, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I give myself guidance, or that's not kosher?
Not on a saving throw.
Okay.
Guidance
Yeah,
is
you're right. Sorry.
All right.
Not good.
Oof.
Not
An
good.
8.
Aklis, wisdom saving throw. Stella, wisdom saving throw. Pass.
I hate so much.
Celine,
that I have
wisdom saving
disadvantage
throw.
on this.
Pass.
Attaboy.
Heckle, wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no whammy. Fuck.
Fail. Oglethorpe. Raylan. Pass. Y'all.
You gotta be shitting me. Die from exhaustion.
Oh.
Can that lesser restoration take out
That should
exhaustion?
take away a level of exhaustion. No, that's a condition, right?
It's condition.
It is a condition.
So it
Exhaustion's
count, yeah.
a condition.
It takes away a condition.
It'll probably just take one level though.
Your dreams are just racked with nightmares, but these are nightmares of a different sort.
Mine's all sunshine and rainbows.
You have nightmares. You do have nightmares. But you are correct that the clouds and the fog and the mists that shroud everyone else's, those of you that pass your saving throw, at each point that it seems your nightmares are at the darkest, sun breaks through the mist and allows you to settle back into slumber. While to fail, as you're walking across and what is that noise?
That's me. I'm just mucking about with something.
And every step you take, you're clawed at from below by roots, and branches slap at your face and grab at. You're just haunted by visions of these plant creatures that you've been fighting. And those of you that fail, the last thing that you see is you wake up screaming. Is Brahm tied to a stone table in front of a incredibly large, dark and twisted tree. And except for Zlatan, who sees this vision as if he is standing over top of Brahm, the rest of you are watching as Zlatan Miroslav raises a dagger and plunges down into Brahm's heart. And the giant tree in front of him screams with delight and ecstasy. And Zlatan Miroslav turns around, licks the blood off the blade, and has a long, distant look in his eyes. And everyone that failed will have a level of exhaustion added when you wake up.
Hey.
So Salim, you'll be good. Y'all, you're going to be at 4.
Yep. As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna have to use one of those lesser restorations.
So will that take away the level of exhaustion that I have, or do I just keep that?
You get an actual rest.
Okay.
So yours will go. So I'm going to do the long rest now. All right. So I need to put exhaustion 4 on y'all. What does exhaustion 4 do? Can't even remember.
I have no idea.
Nothing good.
5th is death.
I mean, he's
believe.
bedridden. I think 5 is dead.
Yep.
4 might be. You
6
can't
is
move.
dead.
Oh,
6 is
6
dead.
is dead.
You just can't move. You're just sitting there. We just leave you in bed.
Hit point maximum is halved.
Oh.
Jeez.
Well, if you're going to use lesser restoration on yourself, I would not go ahead and take that health down because you'll just get that back.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
take all
just
that. Take all this.
burn it as soon as I get up. Feels so
Alright,
much
so-
like
So
hell.
you're going to be at 3 then. So what? You were at 5. So you're going to go back to 4.
Yep.
So burn that lesser restoration. Oh, the 4 is what.
I was at 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gaining 4. I was at 3.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so you're
burn
back
a,
to 3 then. So you're back to 3.
Yep.
Okay. And your hit points are halved because you were exhausted at level 4 when you woke up. Your max hit points are halved. So unless you do undergo some more healing. So we'll do 19 wounds there. All right, so you're down 19. Salim's down 17. Aklis, you failed, correct?
Did.
So there's your exhaustion. Reverend, you passed. Oglethorpe, you failed. Here's your exhaustion. Heckle, you failed. There's your exhaustion. I'm also going to put it on Jide. Miroslav, you failed.
I'm going to cast
Correct.
Lesser Restoration on myself and burn a spell
Okay.
slot.
All right.
I'm
Very
using
good.
one good berry to make sure I'm up at max.
Okay.
Oh, now I just want to go ahead and do hit dice.
You should have done hit dice when you were before you rested.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Oh, hey, honey, you're. I can see me wake up.
I can't go to sleep.
I'm gonna have to hop off here for a second. I'm gonna do my hit dice real quick though.
Before I use a spell slot, I do think I'm trying to figure out. Maybe a spell slot's better off.
It's a second level spell slot to do Lesser Restoration, guys, just so you know.
Yeah. I've got it, my channel divinity for preserve life. It says use your channel divinity to heal the badly injured. You know, that determination, you know, it is hit points. But it does say heal the badly injured.
Read that again.
You can use your channel divinity to heal the badly injured. As an action, you present your holy symbol, evoke healing injury that can restore the number of hit points. Choose any creature within 30 feet of you, divide those hit points if you needed to. You can restore a creature to more than half of its hit points. You can't use it on undead or constructs. But since it said the badly injured, I didn't know if I could sacrifice some hit points, you know, out of, you know.
You can use your whole pool to heal the broken leg.
Okay, I will do that.
Thank you.
What's the pool?
I
His
have
device.
25 hit points to use to heal his broken leg. I can get it back on a short rest,
Thank
so I
you,
figured that
thank
might be better than a spell slot right now.
Yeah. Smart.
Miroslav, Constitution saving throw, please.
Mm-hmm.
God, you really want some pie.
Mm-mm.
The pie is before or after the long rest?
You wake up wanting the pie.
Okay.
Do you have any pie left?
What does that do to him?
Depends on whether or not he gets a pie.
Didn't we clean out his backpack of the pie?
Yeah, Rena had some pie when she left, and then he's been, you know, it's been about 3 or 4 days, I would assume.
I thought he weaned himself off.
Yeah.
No. Unresolved as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
But does he have pie? That's
what I'm.
I will check all my other bullets on me.
I think I still have 5 pies as far as I'm aware. Unless, which is a distinct possibility.
I do not believe she's stolen any pie. And your staff has been identified on your sheet. If you can share that if you would like, or you can just let it play out.
Do you want me to say that I know all these things, or
It's up to you.
I'm no longer using passive perception. Whenever Stella comes around me, I'm using active perception. And I will reflect now, in the heat of the battle, I gave it to the first person to get it away from the druids, and I told Zlatan it's for him, because it's wooden and dark like he is. But they were crazy, and so I might fear giving him after his blight story, giving them this blighted piece of wood seemingly thing, I may have second thoughts.
Yeah, I
You
don't think
know.
I would have expected that dream that I got. I mean, there's nothing in my backstory that makes me think that I would have expected that. So that's something new for me.
Yeah, Oglethorpe is just chilled to the bone, just watching Miroslav inspecting his new toy after that dream he had. He's just like, he's kind of staring at him with, side eye.
Zlatan, make a note real quick that assuming you have some pie, that just make a note that your next long rest you will get sleep.
Okay. And there's 4 left, we'll say.
Yep.
So you did eat pie?
I guess. I mean, I rolled a 10 on con save, so whatever Jared says, that means.
That means you really wanted some pie. You have a distinct physical craving for pie. And if you want to eat the pie, you can eat the pie. If you don't eat the pie, you want to try to fight it, that's fine.
Well, I think it to mean. I mean, you have a number in your head of what it takes to fight it, and 10's not it, then I eat the pie. That's the way I would say it.
All right. You had some pie. Okay. Everybody is up and you got everything done that you want to get done?
I will walk up to Stella and say, Mademoiselle, may I please see my brush? I need to get my coiffure in order.
Your what?
My coiffure.
His coif.
He's quaffing his hair.
You can tell me this in private, or you can tell me this in front of everybody, Jared. But how would you think that Zlatan is reacting to dreaming about himself and the dagger and the
that's
kid?
up to you, man. I just told you what you dreamt. That's up to you to figure it out.
Okay.
How you react to it.
Now, was my dream the same? Like I passed my stuff, so it just didn't bother me as much.
So like the ones that passed it, as just like you would not have seen necessarily if you passed your saving throw.
We saw a good
outcome.
Didn't
see. You saw like as every time like the blights were about to get you or trip you up and swarm upon you. Then every time that happened, and cleared it away, and then it kind of would start over. But every time it got really grim, the light came through the mists, and you were okay.
Can I roll and see whether it remind me of our very first death in the mists?
Sure.
That'd be insight or
sure, do an insight.
Balls.
Yeah, I don't know. For those of you that failed the insight check or the wisdom save, every time something bad's about to happen, you did get swarmed by the blights and torn apart, and you did get sucked down into the heather of the moor, and you did see Zlatan plunge his knife through Brom, and Zlatan did see himself plunging that knife into Brom's heart.
And licking the blood.
And lick the blood from the blade. And up at each of you with cold, dead eyes.
So, it was Brom we saw, not Bray.
Right.
The older child. The one that's with us.
Oh, is that the one that's with you guys?
I thought so.
Messed that up? I might have messed that up. So whichever one's not with
you. Okay.
We'll say that the little one, Bray, is with you. I don't remember. What were you going to say?
I'm happy. I think I am going to also use a lesser restoration on y'all to get him at least down to 2. and away from the disadvantages.
Oof. That would be huge.
Then everybody else is only at 1, and he's at 2.
What does 1 give us again?
1
Disadvantage on
is
ability
disadvantage
checks.
on check. But attack rolls and saving throws is the other one. So now he's speed halved, and we have Heckle, who likes to sit in the back. Oglethorpe has full movement, but he most of the time walks slow at the back. So y'all mix in with them, should be okay for now.
So I'm basically hunched over the side of the bed, and as soon as he does that, I'm gonna almost like stretch out the back and hear it pop. Just like a big sigh of relief.
I mean, if
I'm
we
ready.
if we are not hounded upon our first night getting to Bray, maybe we can use some other ones later. But for now, we need to conserve some stuff.
Oh, for sure.
All right. So you get directions from Mardukov, and off you go.
Did they provide us anything? They said they were going to put together any information on, extra things that might be able to hurt or stop these things, or healing potions or anything.
Now I
they
missed
give
what
you
these
just
things are. What are these things we're going to see? Because I wasn't here for that when he came.
druids.
Just
The
druids,
druids
okay.
that took the other kid. We assume since Miroslav has been talking about the giant tree, type thing, and we heard from the druids they're, worshiping a giant tree type thing. So we're assuming he's going to meet, maybe not the tree that made him, but a similar thing. And if we know any extra information on what might help stop them or keep us safe, rather, we are doing them a big favor. But like I said, feel guilty. I think it's my responsibility to help because the kids, and I'm taking some responsibility for it inside.
They bring you out 3 potion bottles, along with some food and extra blankets and a lantern and just the basic stuff that you might need. But they do have 3 potions of healing, which are in the party sheet.
Say Salim, Jide, Miroslav, since his was stolen.
I don't have a medicine kit to put my healing potions in.
You have a backpack.
Seems to have gone missing.
Have you checked for anything else?
I'll give
Are you
one to
still?
Jide.
Everybody pat themselves down. Make sure you got everything. Did you give me my? Did you? Wait, hold on. Did you give me my hairbrush back when I needed to get my coiffure in order? I had my hand out. Hey, you.
No, she had told you, and she walked over to y'all to help you get a grooming before we head out.
Legs kicking.
Tired.
All right. Are we ready?
I think we're ready. I'm going to keep a close eye on Miroslav, though.
Okay. Yeah. Does this? What does that? I mean, what are you guys thinking about Miroslav? Those of you that the dream was, completed, and do you share that with the people that didn't? Do y'all talk about the dream afterwards?
I would think somebody would say something about it.
Miroslav, did you say? I mean, shit.
I saw a bluebird. I saw some nice shit. Like this forest was glowing with light, and we had restored it. It was fucking great.
Well, it's obvious that after the big heartfelt talk yesterday, Oglethorpe's not saying a word, and he just can't stop like side-eyeing Miroslav, and he looks concerned. So he's not trying to hide it. He's just looking at him like, all right, what? is going on here.
Salim's awful, usually pretty vocal about things that he doesn't like. Does he say anything?
So we're talking about it then.
I don't know. I just said
I mean,
that.
are we
Well,
are we
I
saying
just,
stuff out loud and he's hearing people talk about it?
I don't know.
We
I just
haven't
said
been using
Oglethorpe's
it.
just staring at him.
Side eye.
Yeah, we have
Oglethorpe
not
just
used.
can't stop staring at him, and it's
All right.
obvious.
No.
So
All right.
if anybody can see that, then they might want to say something, but I don't know.
Yeah, Eklus is definitely looking at Miroslav and looking around at everybody else to see if they're looking at Miroslav.
As soon as I see you looking at Miroslav and looking at me, I'm looking back at you too.
You looking at me?
So I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know that I know, or that you know that I know. You know.
Yeah, I know that you know that I know.
Yes. Something's up.
So Eklus will give you a little subtle nod.
Yeah, and he will nod back.
I'll look at everybody and say, "Why is everybody staring at each other and nodding at each other? I don't understand. What happened?"
I'm just over there eating pie.
And
Got
Oglethorpe
blueberries
is
around
going.
his mouth.
Why are you all
Oglethorpe is
watching me
going.
eat pie?
Heckle looks up and he's just got that pie juice all dripping down either side of his mouth and on his chin.
Oglethorpe is going to slowly start to circle Miroslav to get in flank.
Yeah, Eklus on the other side.
Yeah.
This is great.
I'm just kidding. Now, he is like passing his, look back and forth between his hands, kind of nervously.
I'll stand up and say again. A team is only as good as their communication. What is going on here? We can't just question each other in our minds, thinking that going directions about what could be happening when we can talk about it.
Did you happen to have any
Oglethorpe, why are you hearing
dreams? Did you have any dreams last night? And he's getting very kind of agitated.
Yeah,
What
I
did
told you
dream?
we restored a forest and we fought the twig blight and we won and it was glorious and we restored beauty and wonder. It was fantastic.
That's not the dream I had.
No,
He looks at Miroslav.
Well, now you said we all had the same dream, right?
Yeah, but you don't know that you had the same dream unless you talk it out.
So that's not the dream that I had.
The ones that weren't the ones that saved, their dreams ended better. The ones that did not save, their dreams ended badly.
Who saved?
I saved.
You don't know what's going on then. Neither one of you
Yeah.
know what's going on.
But I mean, I saw
And
that
Stella saved.
everyone saw Brahm on the altar.
Right.
Just that
But
some
you didn't
people
see,
saw
those
different
that saved
things.
did not see him get sacrificed at the altar.
So we saw Brahms attached to a placard and in front of the tree, but we saved him and everything was hunky dory after we left.
Absolutely.
in
For
my
once,
dream,
I agree.
everything was not hunky dory.
I mean, Miroslav was awesome, around like a ninja and just breaking twig blights in half. He was amazing. He was like where he was meant to be in this forest and just ripping and tearing. It was fantastic. I mean, there was no blood because there were twig blight things, so it was great. It was like a horror movie without the gore and blah, blah, blah. It was just shrapnel and
It's a
splinters.
PG-13 horror movie.
Yeah.
Oglethorpe
Vampire
will
who's
look
addicted
to
to
y'all.
sap.
Y'all, what did you say?
I didn't see that, Miroslav.
I didn't either.
What did you see?
Oglethorpe will watch Miroslav eating that pie, and he's going to say,
What he's doing right now is what he was doing in my dream to Bray.
Eating pie? Or actual
No.
children?
Eating children.
We saw the same thing then.
I saw it too.
Mr. Silent, did you see it or did you taste it? Is that why you wanted pie?
Thought
What type of
nothing
dream
of
did
it.
you
I
have?
had these dark dreams invaded my sleep as well, but I bear no ill will towards these children or any other.
Have you had any, other than this pie thing that we all had to get over at one point when we realized, do you have any other urges that just are sudden upon you? Other than, I understand getting wounded in battle and that, berserker rage type feralness comes out sometimes, but that's usually a random cravings for, people. Like when they handed you blood, did you want to taste it? And
I
go,
have not.
okay. I knew you weren't. You didn't seem to be that type of vampire. We know that they're all flaunting their bloodiness, and you seem to get it a different way. So,
But I have shared with
Oglethorpe.
you that whatever has happened to me is akin to these trees and these blights and the tree of Gothias. I'm not aware of all the details of how I have gotten here, only that a great change has come upon me. But I have no desires or dark cravings to injure children or any other innocents.
if it does not offend you, I would like to, when I get my channel divinity back and can use my spell again, and if we are in battle, please stick close to y'all, and y'all please stick close to him, because one of his specialties is being able to heal conditions and stuff. So in case you get, mind controlled by the giant tree or something, maybe he can help you stay in control of yourself. Would that be a good thing for you?
That's fine by me. I never felt any mind control.
Yes, but we haven't gotten near a giant scary tree either.
That's true, I have not.
Mind control. I hope it does not come to that.
Yeah, I don't know how many psionic trees there are, but I didn't know trees could, I heard a story of an ant before, but I'm not sure that I knew that they could summon living, breathing twig people either. Oh, druid people, do you have any sort of eyeglasses or anything that can tell us, like, when, like those 3D picture things, to where we can tell when the bush is moving from the wind or a creature is hiding in it?
Do you mean
Any
a
tips?
viewmaster?
Yeah, something. I need to be able to. We're going into a forest, and we know these things can just hide and surround us like 30 strong, and that wasn't an
We need some
invasion force.
sunglasses like Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yes,
They,
without certain tints to where we can see them move. Because if we go to their home base, there's probably going to be more than 30 of them, or 50, and we end up fighting in that house.
This staff will help us if we encounter a large number of blights. I'm confident of that.
Mr. Oglethorpe, do you have a fireball available now?
I do.
Yippee!
And
Mr.
I
Zlatan, do you?
suggest. Well, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
No, I said, and I suggest you all stand clear when I use it.
Oh yes.
That's it.
Zlatan, do you know what that thing is? Can you share?
Sure, I'll share it.
It seemed like a heavy and very good whacking staff.
It's in the box if anybody wants to read it. It is interesting.
I don't think I can open it there.
Yes, you can. You should be able to.
You can.
What box?
Others may not be able to. Chat box.
Chat box.
No, it's not in. I don't.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can do it.
I can tell you. It's a lot to read. I was going to make it easy, but I don't mind telling you guys.
Oh, you don't have to go super deep. I just see what it does.
It does a lot of shit.
I mean, I think Zlatan would kind of like share the whole history and what he knows about it now, psychically. Just I can help by doing
I
this,
don't.
this, and this.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to telling you guys.
There it is.
Sweet, thank you.
Damn.
shit.
Oh,
See.
that's
A lot.
awesome. Well, unless
Holy
you harm
hell.
them, you could be our scout now.
Hey.
What does it do? Let's see.
The Blight Bane. You are when you're attuned to staff, blights and other evil plant creatures don't regard you as hostile until you harm them. That's a super scout.
Well, that's a super scout, but the most impressive thing is that if I break or burn the staff to ashes, I can destroy every blight within 300 feet.
Fuck yeah.
That's
That's
fucking
yeah.
wild.
Well,
But
shit.
then I
You could
lose
just
my
be a
staff,
one man.
obviously.
Yeah, but you could be a one man army. Hostile, burn it right in front of them and take them all out. You got a nuke,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. As long as I
You
don't
just
get
gotta
mind
get-
controlled,
Yeah,
which
we
I
just gotta
don't
get
know
close.
anything about that.
You gotta get close enough to the tree. That's good. Now we have a plan. Just get close enough to the tree.
Vampiric strike.
Oh man, it's got a
I mean, that's a
it's got
lot to
double-edged
destroy.
sword there.
Yeah, it's got a bunch of shit in here.
All
I
right.
know it is a cool thing to have to destroy, but if I have to destroy it, I will.
Okay.
Ooh, red blood oozes from the staff.
Yeah.
Staff's pores. And you must exceed a 12 wisdom saving throw. Short-term madness. Oh shit, dude. This thing's cursed. This motherfucker's cursed.
I'm already.
All right. Off into the woods you go, going to the southwest. And you see, you're kind of going through forests and you're
Mute
going
the
down
child.
this.
Mute the child.
Yeah, Bob, mute your mic, Bob. Okay.
I'll talk to Zlatan on the next break and see if he wants me to do a or two. I've got that capability of doing that spell if he wants from me.
I have removed curse too, but I don't have it prepared. So
Yeah, I don't either.
So you take off down this path and you follow this trail through the woods for most of the day, and you are far. You've seen bits and pieces of maps in Barovia since you've been here, and you realize that you have to be approaching what is the far western reaches of Barovia. And eventually the trees start to thin and start to clear a little bit, and you see off in the distance a large hill. It looks like on the top of this hill there is something on top of that hill standing tall, and you aren't sure what it is. And beyond the hill you see a wall of thick impenetrable mist, and surely you have reached the borders of Barovia.
Are we walking through a pasture or through a forest, or what are we
You've been
walking
walking
through?
through a forest, and now it started to clear up in front of you.
Okay.
So it's kind of, you come out into this clearing just a little bit. And this trail, the trail continues out of the woods, leading to this hill covered with dead grass, and you see cairns of black rock that kind of circle around the hill, all the way around the hill, and it happens at levels. So there are hundreds of cairns around this very, very large hill. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop, lighting up whatever that object is at the very. Looking down on this path. And again, that towering wall of fog beyond it.
how long did it take us to get here?
Pretty much most of the day. It's early. We're approaching dusk.
Okay. Just so you guys know, just for the record, Oglethorpe the entire time he's got like just parchments coming in and out of his satchel or whatever, and like loose ones coming in and out of his books, and he's just writing feverishly, and he's looking up at the sky and then looking down at the ground and then writing and then looking at trees and writing, and he's like holding the end of calamus up to his mouth in contemplation, and then he's writing some more, and he's taking a parchment and stuffing it in there and get another one out and just writing. So just take that as with a grain of salt, and that's what he's been doing this whole trip. Just
I'm
writing
happy to be
fever.
leading the way in scouting here on this map, just so you know.
Okay, you guys, everybody see themselves on the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Stay within a double movement of him, but let him kind of.
And I know that these blights are hard to see when they're not attacking, but I am definitely doing perception checks and looking intently.
Okay, you may move yourself about the map wherever you wish.
Big map.
It's a huge map.
So this hill is southwest of us, right?
It's southwest, and you can kind of see where it looks like your vision is going to kind of stop as you get closer. That's
And what
because
is, I'm going to pick myself up and drop myself here. Just what is this right here?
it's just
That
like an
traversing.
elevation marker. It's like an elevation marker, so it's just
Okay.
showing you that you're starting to go up.
Okay.
Right there.
All right. I'm going to keep. I'm going
It's one of those things.
to.
Hopefully, they wouldn't see you as hostile, so they might move more to where you might be able to see them. But if they're just waiting and wait for us,
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace on all of us.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, I said I was. Well, shit! It's not on my prepared list. I thought for sure it was. I fucked up. I don't know how it got bumped off my list.
I knew you were trying to sabotage us.
We just rested, so I would assume if you thought that's what you were doing, you can put it on.
Well, hold on. Let me say one. Let me make sure I've got the right number of things prepared. 1, 2, 3. I'll figure it out. Keep playing the game. I'm just going to
I'm
make sure.
fine if you want to take something else off. And
I can't do Lesser Restoration. I've already used it, so that wouldn't be kosher. All right. Well, I said I was going to do it, so I will do it. And
Ackles, you hanging out back there by your lonesome?
Yep. All by myself.
Okay.
Singing that song too. All by
I'm going to put this effect on everybody.
I was thinking I was alone. I was all by myself. No one was looking.
Does everybody have it now? I think.
I have it.
I don't have it.
I don't.
Celine
Raylan
still
doesn't
doesn't
have it?
have it.
Raylan does.
You're all you put on the.
I've got it. Yeah, I've got it.
Heckle doesn't.
But I don't have the plus 10 though. It just says
All you put
pass
on
without-
is concentration. You put the
Oh,
concentration effect on.
shit.
That's yours. Yeah. Come on, John.
All right. I'll just target everybody and do it that way. I thought I was doing myself a favor.
Whoa.
What was that?
That was y'all.
I don't. Interesting. Oh,
Miroslav, do you need any help? Right now you got Celine targeted.
You've still got the pass without trace concentration on all of us too.
I don't know how to get rid of it.
I'll get it.
All right, so it looks like I've got. It looks like I have everybody targeted now. Raylan, Oglethorpe, Stella, Henry, Salim. Who am I missing? Y'all.
yeah, I'm the only one you're missing, I think.
Oh, I need to cast out. I'm gonna have a salinity surge roll. So I've got the mage
So
armor
it's
on
going,
me already, but I just haven't cast it on me today. So
I don't even know how to. The effect just gives you guys concentration. I don't know how to even cast this on
don't
you
have it built
guys.
in.
it's supposed to give us all +10 to
I know, but it's not.
All right, just remember you've got +10.
just everybody at +10.
The effect's not built in here.
Okay.
All right, so after all that, it was for
just,
nothing.
So just put it on yourself, so you have your concentration effect on yourself. I'll clear all the targets.
It's +10 to stealth.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will need that.
So is there anything we see down the
A
road?
veil of
or-
shadows and radiance radiates from us, masking us from detection. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including us, including me, has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. They leave no tracks or other traces of passage.
Okay. You guys going to continue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stealthily.
I guess we have to say we're stealthing, or does that happen automatically?
I can roll stealth checks.
I'm going to take advantage of it if I can.
I'm going to as well, my friend.
So I rolled a 1 naturally.
So +10.
Natural 1. Of course I did.
Why am I
Well, I've got
disadvantaged?
All right.
disadvantage.
Do you have heavy
Exhaustion.
armor?
All right. Well, add
You have
10.
heavy armor.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. Mine's because of exhaustion. Rolling with.
And then that would be +10.
10. Wow. Yeah.
Add 10 to whatever you get.
Yeah. So it's 17.
Okay.
Not as big wolf man, not very sneaky.
A dog would be a little bit sneaky.
Try.
Not a
Stella
dog.
rolls in with a 32.
Not a dog wearing splint.
Rev
Not too
got
shabby.
Rev
Got a 30. I got
17.
Did you already add your +10?
No, he already
They
added his
their
+10.
+10s. Yeah.
I had
Oh.
mine too.
Oh,
So
I didn't.
Stella, so Stella just got 22.
No. Well, I'm at a 33 because I did not add mine.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to keep going, leading the way.
Celine's outpacing you right now.
I know, I'm really out in front.
I'm staying right beside him as we head on down. He's on down the road.
Am I seeing anything more as I get up here?
Just you getting a closer look at those cairns. They're just all out. Like, see the little. Probably can't see them. Yeah, right down. I'll show you where they are.
It's nothing worse than a bunch of Karens.
I'd like to
Speaking
do a
of
nature
Cairn.
check on the Cairn or whatever you want me to do.
They're off to either side of you. They're off to either side of the path.
Are these gray patches?
They're those gray patches. I got one circle
All right.
right there.
I'm going to go to one and investigate it.
All right. Real quick, y'all.
Yep.
You guys are dragging a long way behind. Do y'all want to be that far behind?
I can't keep up with it.
I'm gonna let everybody move, and then then y'all's gonna do something here, or y'all's gonna. All right.
Hold on.
Nothing worse than being stuck next to a Cairn.
Speaking of Karen, do not watch the Christmas Karen movie. It was so horrible.
No worries. I definitely will not.
Cindy wanted to watch it. She goes, "This." Yeah, I'm like, "This is gonna be awful." It was one of the worst movies
Sounds
I've ever
Well,
seen.
we watched
It
a
was
Christmas
terrible.
movie today that was actually really good. It was called oh crap, Alone, something Alone.
Home Alone.
No, it was a Hallmark Christmas. It wasn't Hallmark, but it was a Christmas movie. I'll remember it here.
Y'all,
Yep.
you hear all of a sudden a whisper in a deep voice as if it's carried upon the wind. Long have I waited for one who is worthy. My spear hungers for blood. Retrieve it and wounds mountains in my stead. Just like the mighty warriors from the early days of the Whispering Wall. And it just repeats itself. Goes quiet. 30 seconds later, it repeats itself.
He's the only one that can hear this.
And y'all, you hear it over and
Oh,
you
shit.
start feeling an impulse, an urging,
God, I'm right beside him.
pulling you the southern, I guess not so, kind of at the far eastern edge of this hill. While that's going on, Zlat and Miroslav, you hear. It's not even so much that you hear it, it's you feel it, and you don't hear a voice. You just feel satisfaction. And you feel an urging to continue up the path that you were on, up to the top of the hill.
And not to go to that cairn.
No, you feel again. It's this sense of satisfaction that finally he's made it. Finally, he is here. And he being you. Finally, you are here, and you're just drawn straight up to the top of that hill.
All right. Well, I'll give up on the cairn and I'll go up towards the hill.
And y'all, you are being pulled. You are being pulled. Where are you, y'all? This way.
Okay.
And it's just as fast as your tired little legs will carry you.
Do I notice this?
Yeah, you see Miroslav basically doing a just turnabout and completely change directions, and you see y'all sprinting off. Miroslav gets over here. He's over here ready to go up this path.
Salim
And
takes off
y'all
after y'all. Just y'all come back, and he takes off running after him.
Okay.
Oglethorpe will yell, Miroslav! Wait! We must think this through.
No, we must go quickly.
You continue up the hill.
Why are you rushing? This is bad teamwork.
They are out of their minds.
Y'all come back.
We must go quickly.
We just talked about this.
There's something over
says,
here. I gotta
It's the
find out.
cairns. Stay away from the cairns.
When you get to here, y'all, you're drawn to that cairn, and you just feel an overwhelming compulsion to start pulling rocks off the top of that cairn. Miroslav, you are still going up and up the hill. Now, I want
Wait.
everybody else to tell me what you're doing. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go down the Stella. What are you doing? Where are you going? Who are you following, or what? Or are you going to go a completely different way?
She was just kind of tagging along, following Atlas. She's a little confused as to what's going on, I think, because she doesn't really pay a whole lot of attention while they're out walking. She just kind of, bounces around, plays, and kind of just keeps up with Dee Dee.
Okay. So basically, you're going to hold and see what Atlas does.
Yeah, she pretty much
Okay.
just watches and then responds as needed.
Heckle, are you with us?
Seemingly not.
All right. Odds, Heckle is going to follow Miroslav. Even no.
Him to stay. Well, Oglethorpe, Heckle, and I are not overtaken with anything. We're in between all of them. I figured we'd move as a group, I guess. Well, I mean, it's some.
What did let me roll here? Heckle just stops and starts looking at both directions. He's basically looking back at Atlas and Stella. He's looking at Miroslav. He's looking down here at y'all. Like, what the hell is going on? Oglethorpe, what do you do?
Oglethorpe is going to turn at Rayland, and he's going to say, I fear we're going to split the party, and this place irks me. He goes, I'm going after Miroslav. He's not in his right mind, even though I know that y'all is also showing signs of short-term madness.
Exactly what I was hoping would not happen, and it looks like he steps in and his mind is automatically taken over, and he needs to get where he needs to go. Motherfucker.
I don't feel like this is anything that could be prevented. And then Oglethorpe is going to follow Miroslav because he knows something is not quite right.
Can Stella, because Stella's watching all of you guys talking about how Miroslav is taken off and y'all has gone in a different direction. She's going to yell to the doctor to try to get him to stop, to come back. And she's going to tell him, I found your medical kit, and see if she can lure him back by holding out his bag.
Okay. All right. We'll get back to that. That's very good. I like that a lot. It's not prepared for that. Reverend, first and foremost, a little earlier today, you said something about Miroslav getting mind controlled, so you can give yourself a bottle cap.
Good. All right, thanks.
Mind controlled.
Well, that's essentially what's happening. Yeah, I mean that's
yeah.
You know, he basically has kind of predicted something along these lines is going to happen. So
gotcha.
And the sad part is y'all is crazy enough he can't get up there and do Twilight Sanctuary to end the charm or whatever else.
I know
that shit over here.
He did that shit on purpose. I really want that.
All right, so Raylan, what do you want to do now?
You did it because I'm a dog and that's a stick.
So we have Salim and y'all. Holy shit, they got down there quick. How did they get so fucking far?
Running on all fours.
Speed.
I'm going to double move past Miroslav and kind of like go, whoa, whoa, whoa.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go here just to kind of be on the pathway.
I like it.
You whoa when I say whoa.
Atlas.
Atlas is going to shout He's going to kill the child. Run straight
Straight
for
tackle him.
He might. I mean,
Miroslav.
that's what he would think. That's what Oglethorpe thinks. I mean, that's why I'm
Yeah.
following him. So,
So he's coming
I'd be
like
right.
exact
all the
same
way
thing.
up here to try to fence him in.
I mean, for real.
Oh.
And he's holding out his spear. He's not aiming to attack, but he's holding out his spear, hoping to like bar his way with the wood and not his flesh.
Okay. Did I hear somebody else wanting to do something?
Yeah, it's going to come in the next action since we've gotten in front of him
Okay.
and are stopping him. We'll see what happens.
All right, Stella, you were holding. Do you want to do anything else? I'll let you move now since Aklis took off. Holding up Miroslav's medical bag.
Yes, she's gonna run. She's gonna run down there. She's holding out the medical bag, trying to entice him back.
Okay. All right, Salim.
Salim, who at the very beginning of this whole thing, you told us to list our. And one of my fears was of being charmed or losing control, and so he knows what it looks like. And when he sees y'all take off on all fours, barking at this cairn, he just overcome with the feeling that he has to stop whatever he's trying to do. So he wants to come down here and try to grapple y'all as he's starting to pull away these rocks.
Okay.
What is a cairn anyway?
Just a
It's
stack
like
of
a
stones.
stack of
big
stones
pile of-
over a dead body.
Gotcha. Okay.
Aklis actually shares that fear. Salim, I know we don't know that about each other, but Aklis is not acknowledging that at all right now. His head is full of Miroslav is going to kill the child.
Kill the chilled one. Kill the chilled one. Okay. Give me a strength check to attempt to grapple y'all, Salim.
Good one. Very good.
Oh shit, that's only a 20. Sorry, an 18. I forgot I had put that plus 10 on
Okay.
there for the stealth. So it's only an 18.
Only an 18.
Yeah. How horrible.
Okay, so you do grab him.
And I try to talk some sense into him.
Yep, and so he's got you. Well, what do you do, y'all? You just feel this. You hear this voice. It's telling you, "Take
Where?
my spear. My spear hungers for."
Y'all.
There's a weapon down here that can help us. It's going to be able to make this much easier.
It's a trick. It's a trick, I tell you. This place is evil. And I try to drag him back away from this cairn.
Okay. So right now he's grappled, and now we are. Yep.
Half speed of
All
half
right,
speed.
Stella, it is your turn. Give me that roll. Well, real quick, what are you? What are you doing? What do you have in your hands, Miroslav?
A dagger.
The staff.
You're carrying the staff. So okay. So do you still want to do that, Stella?
No.
Okay. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
She's going to plead with the doctor and show him that she has his bag again, and see if she can get him to acknowledge or at least look at it and see if it sparks anything for him.
Okay. Persuasion check.
Ooh,
Nope.
strong.
It should just be a 9. It should be plus 10. You still got your pass without trace plus 10 on there, don't you?
Where do I have the plus 10 at?
She might just be.
She does have a double proficiency there.
Yeah,
So.
she might just be double proficient.
Yeah, it's double proficient.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
Damn, she just really does have a plus
Damn,
10.
a plus 10 to
That's
persuasion. That's no
crazy.
joke.
Yeah. All right.
She didn't use that on Oglethorpe like she should have, probably.
Need some earplugs so she can't tell me what
And that's
to do.
a charisma stat too.
She's very charismatic. She's quite
She's a cat.
the charming kitty. All right. Miroslav, do you want to let's see, give me a
Constitution? Or
I think wisdom.
Wisdom save.
Just do a wisdom check.
Okay.
you want high or low? Does he recognize the wisdom in her voice? Or
Okay, so you kind of stop it. She gets your attention. You see your bag, that your medical bag that you've been missing. She's holding it out in front of you, but she has definitely caught your attention. In just a moment, when it's your turn, you can respond to that.
Okay.
Reverend.
yes, Miroslav, it is us. We're just trying to stop you from rushing into danger. I know they will not see you as hostile with what you have shared about that staff, but if you are being lured in there, maybe we should hold the staff. So in case we need to burn it and kill everything, we can do that. Can I do a persuasion as well?
Sure.
I'm going to use one of my inspiration points.
Oh.
Fuck. Damn, best disadvantage on charisma.
All right. Miroslav, you can give a wisdom check against that.
So just so we're clear, a low wisdom check on my point makes me persuaded by him or not persuaded
apt
by
to
him?
listen. You're more apt to listen.
Recognize.
So the higher
Recognize.
I roll, the more apt I am to listen.
Not to listen.
Not to listen.
Low.
You're
Which one is it?
low.
The higher you roll, the less inclined you are to listen to.
Okay.
You're going to go do your thing, your own thing that you're into.
Damn.
Okay.
Not very. It wasn't overwhelming, but
Yep. Oglethorpe.
Okay.
levitate him.
I don't
Sorry.
have it prepared. I don't have it
Damn
prepared.
it. Well, I could set it in character. I didn't say it in character, but they levitate.
Oglethorpe
Leviosa.
will
Oh.
say, "There's obviously other powers at work here, and I will detect magic around here within 30 feet in the circle.
Okay.
And see if I can detect any kind of like somebody putting a spell on him or something like that. And I'm gonna use it as a ritual. But it's one action for the spell, and I'm gonna use my awakened spell book to do that without do it as a ritual, but without the extra time. So 30 within 30 feet of me. It says any. It doesn't say any direction or anything like that. A presence of magic within 30 feet of me. So I'm assuming it's radius. I would assume.
Yep.
So I want to see if I can detect anybody around us within 30 feet that's casting like a spell on him or something like that. ropes.
You know, the staff that he's carrying exudes, but you do not detect anyone casting a spell on him.
All right, I have to do my salinity. All right.
The salinity check. How salty are you?
Senility. Sorry.
I think it's better.
I'm
It's
about-
salinity.
I think
I'm
salinity it really.
I thought
sums
that
it all
every
up.
time he said it, but I haven't said it out
No.
loud.
Well, I sometimes I say it correctly, sometimes I don't. But sometimes I can be quite salty. So sometimes it's apropos.
Hey,
Senility.
Jared, since I didn't say it, would I be able to, since I didn't make an action and I was just trying to persuade him, could I have held an action?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I have a spell in mind in case he doesn't listen to reason and runs past us.
Okay.
But that's it for me. I'm not doing.
Okay, Salim.
Uh,
Oh shit.
Salim is just going to try to pull y'all backwards from this. Not very far, just away from this this Cairn, and
Okay.
try to continue to try to talk some sense into him.
Give me a strength check. Y'all give me a strength check.
I do think it is fun too, since Salim told us earlier where he thinks most of this is a dream and nothing's real. He wouldn't believe it. The voice, if there was a spear down there.
So yeah, so he's digging in, man. All of a sudden, he's got newfound strength, and you are unable to pull him away. Anything else? Anything else, Salim?
No, that's it.
Okay. Miroslav.
So Reverend try to persuade him to give up the staff, and he's just kind of like pulling the staff back, like doesn't want to give it away. But then he's listening to Stella, and he's totally he's barely even listening to the Reverend anymore at this point. He's just totally listening to Stella, and he sees his medicine kit, which he instantaneously recognizes that it's his medicine kit back and everything that's in it, hopefully. Give me the medicine kit. I need my medicine kit.
It has my dagger in it.
So I think Stella just kind of starts backing away, saying, "It's over here, Doctor. Why don't you come with us and get your medicine kit?" And she's gonna kind of try to start backing away and maybe heading down towards where y'all and them are at, and seeing if she
Okay.
can get the doctor to follow her.
I'm following.
Okay, so move wherever you want to move.
She's gonna start heading down towards y'all.
Okay.
And the whole time she'll be talking to the
Actually, I think
doctor.
actually, since you can probably only move 3 feet since it's not your turn now.
Okay.
Who keeps doing that? Is that just happening to everybody?
I'm just coming along behind her, following her.
Alright.
And she's just gonna keep talking to him and telling him that we need
You
to
must
come
give me
down
my
here.
medicine kit. I need my medicine kit. I can't do
When-
my
when
work without my.
to y'all, I'll let you have your kit.
Okay. Anything else, Miroslav? Do you want to? Are you gonna like reach out and try to grab it? You gonna?
Well, I'm following up along behind her, so I don't know if I. Would you say that I'm able to try to? I think I would
Yeah.
try to take it from her if I can.
Yeah.
Like I would just try to snatch it out of her hand. Is that like a?
Dex check. Slide
Like
hand.
keep
Sleight
away
of
from
hand.
the kid. Keep away from the kids. He just keeps pulling.
She only responds to violence, Miroslav.
Oh. Slide of
Hand check, Stella, to try to keep it out of his hands.
You said a
Sleight of hand.
sleight of
hand check.
hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh.
Close. Close. Just barely keeps it away from him. Oh,
She's
does,
just playing,
does he
yeah,
make
She's
keep away.
toying with me like a cat.
Does he
Yeah.
make contact with her? That could definitely come up at some point. Heckle.
Heckle totally understands why some animals eat their own young.
Jesus. Maybe I should give you the dagger. There's work to be done.
And I'll be honest, I'm not been here long enough to know what the hell's going on.
So,
That's so Heckle.
That is so Heckle.
Miroslav has been trying to get. He just took off running up the hill. He's got to get up the hill. He just feels this overwhelming compulsion. It's kind of like he's got to get up the hill right now. Y'all is hearing voices on the wind, telling him to come get my spear, and rule these mountains instead. And he's taken off down here and started pulling rocks off this cairn, trying to apparently get to this spear. And everybody's trying to stop Miroslav from taking off up the hill because they think he's going to go kill the kid.
Bray.
Huh.
Because we had a dream. We all had the same dream. And
Were you here for the dream?
Yeah, well, right before I logged out, where we saw like where Miroslav was the one who stabbed him.
Yep.
Yeah, and licking the blade. So we're all the ones of us that failed that feel that we're scared that he's gonna go kill Bray. So
So what you got, Heckle?
He's thinking it over here real quick. Man, I hate to waste a rage just to go try to take and touch him, and that's going to end up bad as well. Inventory. Have
I
some
think we at
here.
least hopefully know they won't kill Bray till Miroslav gets there, so we have our take our time.
Maybe.
He is going to kind of just poke his nose up the hill.
All right.
Miroslav's running off because as Heckle, he knows he can't stop. Anyway.
So now, all of a sudden, you guys, you can double. Do you want to double move? You want to dash?
What? Don't get him going any further. Don't instigate
No.
madness.
No, he's just going right here.
Over here.
In kind of a way, like, he can stop anyone come up. He's kind of up there as a blocker, essentially.
All right.
He's just
playing
looking
free
for a
safety.
door.
Playing free safety up on the top of the hill.
Very good.
prevent defense.
Atlas.
All right, Atlas is going to continue chasing after Miroslav with Stella.
Okay.
There. And he's going to use the end of his spear, the blunt end of his spear, to try to push Miroslav to the ground.
What?
Sweep the legs.
Yeah.
No. Ooh.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
No?
I was kidding. Hey,
Lightning.
you do what you
Lightning
want.
crashes.
He's already following. I mean,
Lightning crashes again on top of the hill. I think you've committed to it.
Atlas just thinks Miroslav is out to someone, right? Some child. whether it's Brom or Stella, just being led this passion, not logic, right? So he's going to try to push Miroslav down to the ground, but using his spear to do it.
All right.
Miroslav, stand down.
Do I guess do an attack roll on Miroslav with your spear.
Attack roll. I'm not trying to hit him. I'm trying to push him.
You gotta try to hit him.
Gotta try to hit him to push him.
All right. Okay. Probably miss.
What's your AC, Miroslav?
16.
So it does miss. You try to get it, tangle up his feet, but he's a little too quick. Anything else, y'all?
Yeah.
All right. Can I make a save or anything against this charm, or am I still just deadlocked on this?
You are feeling compelled to get underneath that cairn, get underneath those rocks.
All right. What do I have to do to break free?
You
Another
broke
straight
free last
dex.
time.
You broke free last time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, then if I broke free, then I'm heading straight back towards it.
So you're right there. So you can just start pulling rocks off.
Yep. Just locked in on it. Almost like growling. Just if hyper focused on this.
Feral.
Just to get underneath it. Yep.
Okay. Give me a roll a d6.
A D6.
Okay. You pull one really big stone off, and you see bone. You see, you're not sure what kind of bone, but you definitely see some bone underneath that rock.
Giving a dog a bone.
Oh yeah.
Start
Celine.
gnawing on it.
Give me a perception check, Celine.
Okay. All right.
All right. You're just locked in on y'all. You don't see anything underneath the cairn. You're just intent on trying to get
He's just yelling. He's just,
y'all away.
y'all, this is crazy. But you better stop. You're charmed. You're charmed. He's just trying to convince him. He's gonna try to grapple him again.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
see
you
the
would
bone
just see
too?
that it does
Well, you did
not.
not see the bones because it was.
Yeah, you would see that it is not y'all underneath. He's just almost foaming at the mouth, digging. And as soon as he sees that bone, you can feel that somehow he's closer. He knows it's not too much farther underneath.
Okay. But Celine
Yeah.
wraps you up again. Miroslav.
Yes.
Puzzle.
I'm still imploring to Stella, give me the medicine kit. I need my medicine kit. And unless you think I need to make another check that would make me want to go up the hill instead of continuing to follow Stella.
I think at least this one more time. I think you would try. I assume you would try at least once more to get the medicine kit.
So I'm imploring to her to give me the medicine kit, and I'll grab at it again if you'd like.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, natural one.
Cool.
19.
Might
All
get
right,
it.
Stella. You give me a sleight of hand, Stella.
Can I use my inspiration on this?
Sure.
You crafty little girl.
And I'm doing, which one am I doing? Sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Oh, I didn't click advantage.
Yeah,
Did
just
I do
roll
it
again.
again?
Yeah.
Just roll it again one time.
Oh,
Oh, he gets it away from you. Lightning fast doctor reflexes. Snatches it away.
hands of a surgeon.
Now you have a move left, Miroslav.
So I'm just going to open up the kit and look inside. It's the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay. Is everything there, Stella?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
It would take. I mean, there's a lot of shit in there theoretically, so it would take a few seconds to dig around and
Okay.
rifle through it and ensure that's what's there. So that's what I'm doing with my turn.
Okay.
And she had taken your bone saw again.
Y'all.
I mean, I guess if I'm still locked in.
You can do another
You can do strength
Oh,
or
double natural ones. Oh no!
Wow.
Two. Drop to 1 and a 2.
Up to 2.
Does this heart
Rolling
stop?
like me.
So you can't get away. Do you try to say anything?
Well, if it's a natural one, does Salim flip him back over? Like pulls him off the rocks and kind of suplexes him over, so he's not directly at the rocks.
No, it's like, it's just the exhaustion has caught up with him. He just kind of slumps down, and it's up to.
He's gone
you
wet
can-
noodle.
Yeah. To do.
I mean, I think I'm just so feral almost that not even really registering anything at this point.
Okay.
And then especially seeing the bones there, I think that it would just be, it's so close. It's right there. Salim, please.
Look at the bones.
I think that's all I would.
Tim the Enchanter. Look at the bones.
Mhm.
Tim.
All right.
There are some who call him Tim.
Correct.
Some do.
Yeah. So
Henry Hackle.
Oh,
You gonna hold tight? You gonna move on up the hill?
Do not let the DM tell you to.
Henry
Go.
Hackle.
He's just watching everything unfold right now. He's really wanting to get in there and mix it up, but he's seen this anyone who touched life. Correct. But he watched Ackless try to no. He's going to take and this. Can I see it? He is going to step 15 feet this way, on up the hill, but where he can get a vantage point. He now hears y'all and them over there. He's just moving to there to get a vantage point of everybody.
Okay.
And he's just watching the whole place just turn to shit.
You're gonna get seen by somebody and start some whole new shit.
But he's sneaking. That's like he's kind of
Okay. Give me a
knows.
stealth check.
Do you have pass without a trace? So hopefully that.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't know if he would have. I don't know if you guys still have pass out trace or not. I don't know how Miroslav could be concentrating on that with everything else that has been going on.
Nope, that's how stealthy I am.
Jeez.
Okay. Oglethorpe.
all right. Oglethorpe is just seeing everything just falling apart around him. It's just pure chaos. He knows that we have to go up the hill, but we got to do it together, and we can't be, he's worried about what Miroslav will do if he gets up there. He doesn't even know what's going on with y'all and Salim over there. They're just out of his periphery. And so he's going to say, he's going to say, Galamus, we must find Bray. And he will hold his hands up to the heaven, both of them, with the lightning in the clouds up there, and Calamus will fly out of his hat, and then Oglethorpe's eyes will roll back into his head, and he will be. Oglethorpe is now blind, and Calamus is going to double move 120 feet this way. I
Okay.
can't get that far on the map. That's 70.
70.
So, and he's going to keep going. So I got 50 more to go. I can't
I got
do it. Yeah. 50 more to see what he can see. And I'm looking through Calamus's eyes. I used my action to do that.
All right, so Calamus comes up here.
And there's like lightning. He's like fluttering around like a feather, like
Mhm.
going up there, and lightning's like striking beside him, and he's dodging it and shit, and all
And
that
he
stuff.
gets to the apex of the hill, and there's this large ring of stones, boulders almost, stacked up in this circle, and the path leads into it, and you can kind of see further on down the way where the path comes out the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And in this surge, he sees this 20, 25 foot tall wooden statue.
Is that the statue that we saw from the
Yeah,
bottom? Okay.
yeah, and this the feet tall. So it's just 10 feet of stone boulders piled up in a circle, and this wooden statue is carved, and it bears a likeness to Strahd, but it is wrapped and engulfed and entangled in roots and vines and all sorts of vegetation. And it looks like there are some other little burial mounds, dirt burial mounds, scattered throughout this large circle of stone.
Do I see the boy? Do I
You
see
do
the
not
boy?
see the boy. You do see the trail continuing on the southern side of that stone circle.
Now, is this the apex of this hill, or
Yes.
does it? Okay.
Yep, this is the apex of the hill.
All right. Oglethorpe is, he's blind down here, but he's not, he's not paralyzed or anything. But he's, you can see him when he sees the Strahd statue through Calamus's eyes that he kind of like shudders a bit, and that'll be Oglethorpe's turn.
Okay. Aklis. Vladimir Slav is standing there. He's standing there, rifling through his bag.
So Aklis sees that Miroslav is not attempting to attack anyone. You yourself, why do you pursue this action?
Well, direct me a little bit, Jared. Am I still being compelled by this?
You still
thing,
feel
or
an urge. You definitely still feel an urge to go up to the top of the hill.
Oh, all right. Okay.
But you also have this overwhelming sense of relief that you've got your bag back.
So I'm just digging through the bag. I'm barely even looking at him. I just want to make sure everything's in here and everything I have is in order. And goes, I need my bag, but we must get to the top of that hill. I must get to the top of that hill.
Why? What is this urge and desire to rush?
Something is there that you have to see. That you have to.
Come with me. I'll show you.
We will go together, yes, but just wait.
Let's
we need to get y'all.
Let's go.
Wait, why are you in such a rush? Why does it have to be right this second? We need to get y'all.
What you need to see won't wait.
Come on, let's go. I'm going.
You did.
Bring y'all
You
with.
performed a terrible act in our visions. Stand down and wait for the party. Let us face this together, not in a rush. So I'm going to try to persuade him with that. Poorly. Son of a gun. So
wisdom
persuasive.
save or wisdom check.
Roll
Please
one.
roll a 1. Please roll a 1.
Nope.
Oh, damn.
No, we must go.
Nope.
We must go
None
now.
of us believe you, Aklis.
It's not even
Not
that he
very
rolled.
believable right now.
It's not even that he rolled a 2. He also rolled a 5.
There is. I could have used an inspiration and pushed,
That's
but
right.
it's
If
so
you had
bad.
advantage, you'd still be sitting on a 5.
Right.
Right.
At best. At best.
It's just amazing
damn it.
to me.
All
This
right.
is not possible.
Stella.
Okay. Is Miroslav still holding onto the staff, or did he lay it on the ground to rifle through his bag?
Oh, I didn't let go of the staff, but I'm
Oh, he
holding the
dropped
bag.
it. He totally dropped it.
I
would
don't
say
think I would.
he's like tucked it up under his arm, I would think.
He threw it like
That sounds right. I don't think I
10
would
feet
drop
away
it.
like a spear, like a javelin.
Is there? I kind of feel like Stella would want to see if she could snatch that staff and keep trying to lure him away.
So yeah, so like I said, I
Yeah.
feel like he would like have tucked it up underneath his arm, so it wouldn't necessarily be a sleight of hand because it's right there. He's going to see you trying to pull it. So, but you can give me a dex check against a dex or a strength check from him.
And hey, if he's so adamant about getting to the top of the hill, he might not care when you take it.
Oh, natty
Natural
1.
one,
Oh shit!
So she's going to get the staff.
possibly
What do you need me to
Next
do?
check.
dex check.
Her bonus is
under
more
the
than mine. So even if she
ability?
rolls a 1, she's going to have a better bonus.
I think that even not charmed, Stella would want to know what's at the top of the hill.
Okay, so you snatch the staff, and Miroslav, you're so focused on getting to the top of the hill and making sure all your shit is in the bag. Give me a perception check to see if you even really grasp the fact that she has taken the staff.
Oh,
Okay, so you know she's taken it. I will let you respond however you wish.
Give me back my staff. You're a common thief. Stop stealing my property.
You're a doctor. You need to go help. Things wrong.
He's suffering.
What illness does he have?
Madness.
What about the boy?
You need to
We're
help
here to
y'all
rescue the
first.
grandchild.
Not at the detriment of others. We need to help him so he can help us.
All right, do a persuasion check. If you guys can persuade me, I'll go over there.
God.
Damn. With those bonuses, I assure you, thief.
You have to help y'all first. Y'all always help you.
Very well. Take me to him.
And all right, so as you start to walk in that direction, it's like it's like an emptiness that you feel as you're walking away, walking down the hill as opposed to up the hill. It was an ache. It was a pain. You go to y'all, but you must get up the hill as quickly as possible. Reverend.
If he makes it to y'all, I will cast Calm
You want us to
Emotion.
move or no?
I'm going to let
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverend do his turn first.
Okay.
So when they get close enough to each other, this big circle, I'll put that right there. So when they're close to each other, I'll cast Calm Emotions. It suppresses strong emotions in a group of people. You can fail it if you want to. It suppresses any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Suppresses, right?
Suppresses just for a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
And I just want them in their right mind to be like, okay. And does y'all look up at me when I do it? Does he kind of stop fighting?
So you guys are going here. Let's see. I'll let Atlas, do you go with them?
Yep.
All right. Oglethorpe stays where he is because he doesn't know what's happened. Heckle, are you going to go towards the
Is it
rest of
my
the group?
turn,
You're
though?
going to go. No, just hold on. I'm just kind of wrapping up that round. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm letting people move that hadn't moved because it's not, we're not really in combat. So I'm just using the initiative tracker just to kind of help us
Yeah,
keep track.
because
of
I was
things.
going to do
So,
something with Calamus on my turn.
okay. All right. So yeah. So it's not. I just wrapped up
That's
that
fine.
round, putting them all
Yep.
down there. So.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to start over, and now it's Miroslav's turn. You are
Now
feeling much. Go ahead.
I can do the saves on them if they don't want to. It's one of those things. They can fail it if they want to. Like they know it's coming over them, and if they want it to calm them, they can. But otherwise, I can do the save for them.
Yeah, yeah. I think they ought to roll saves. I think they're both in a state that they would.
Whose turn is it, though?
Well, I
It's
didn't.
mine. It was kind of.
I actually I moved ahead too soon.
Zlatan failed, so he's good, and he failed, so they're both good now.
Okay, so they're both calmed down. Zlatan, it is now your turn. Go ahead.
No, it's still my turn. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
Okay.
My bad.
No, I was calming them, and then once I have them, I know I might only have them for a minute because this might take over. The charm might take you over again. Zlatan, you are trying desperately to get to the top of the hill. We will go as a group now. Y'all, I don't know what the issue is, but if we need to try to pull you along, we will. Zlatan, we just took the staff because if you're not in your right mind and don't have capability to set it on fire, we want to be able to set it on fire if we need to. I will hold it if she will give it to me.
I'm listening to all this, and this is John talking now. I don't know if you could consider this, but it is occurring to me that all this mind control stuff only occurred when we got inside the first ring of rocks. Do you think that would occur to Zlatan, or am I just off base anyway?
You are him a little bit, so if you would have deduced that.
I think that's reasonable. I mean, that's fair.
All right.
We could all step
In
to
light
the.
of that, I'm going to step outside the ring of rocks and see what happens.
Okay.
Are you stepping out of the calm emotions, though?
Well, it's not a.
Oh.
It's a fixed place when the spell goes in, but it doesn't stay.
Oh.
It's not just that area. I don't think. I think it's just.
So as I step outside of the ring, does the urge to go up the hill decrease?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Okay, now that he just stepped away, we'd probably all step to this. I'd step to the side to make sure he doesn't make a break for it, since he just left our
Okay.
range.
Okay. Are you going to do anything else, Lat?
No, I'm done.
Are they still trying to take me to y'all?
Yeah, they've been trying to take you to y'all.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I'll go back over here to y'all.
Okay.
Double move to y'all.
Y'all is trying desperately to take rocks off this cairn.
Y'all, what's the meaning of this? What are you doing?
I would have already had the calm emotions, right? So
Yeah.
at least
Yep.
be
during that minute when I was kind of talking, looking around, he steps to the side, and then you would probably have 30 seconds to say something. Hey, there's a spear here or something. Or
Yep. There's something here in this grave that it desperately wants to get out. It's saying that it can take the land. You can take over the land. You can become basically a god. I don't know what it is. I've only seen bones.
sounds like another cursed item to me.
But we should probably get the hell away from this.
Right. While you are calm, you could probably you and Salim stand up and try, and then if you're just gonna dive right back at it once the minute's up.
Yeah, I don't know how would I be feeling after that. Probably do want to get away from it, but I don't know how suppressed it would technically make it.
I mean, it would have completely removed any urges you had for the minute that you were in there.
Stella, it's your turn.
Um. Um.
I mean,
I mean,
What if
you'd want to
Stella's
go check out what's in under those rocks, wouldn't you? Wouldn't curiosity be just getting the hell? Just
well,
man.
she's kind of observing the staff.
Okay, I got you.
could I have used my action there for
Well, you
detect
can't
magic?
on your turn. We get
Okay,
to your
I
turn.
didn't know.
Yep.
Oh yeah, sure, this wasn't my turn. My bad.
Yep. So Stella, you're just checking out the staff. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
she's gotten distracted by the staff. Like she's kind of surprised she was able to take it, and she's kind of looking it over and looking at Atlas, kind of bewildered a little bit, like feeling kind of proud of herself, and kind of gotten herself a little distracted.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I think she's just gonna kind of hang here. She did what she wanted to do by getting the
Okay.
doctor to. So
All right.
she's
Celine.
Well, now that's y'all has come to, I guess I feel that he's stopped or pulling against me, and I'll let him go.
Yeah, we got about 10 rounds, or
Okay.
however many.
And I want to step up and look down into the hole that he's dug and try to figure out what he was trying to get to.
You see some very old bones. There's no flesh left on them. They've probably been here for centuries, and they're worn away. They're almost almost completely gone, but there are very clearly still some bones there.
If it is a warrior that is buried here, there may very well be a weapon.
I said, "Didn't you say something about a spear, y'all? I don't see anything but these old bones."
Well, the most kind of gotten a dent into the rocks. There's a little bit of bone show.
Well, I still think it's something that's in here that was trying to that has tried to charm y'all, and so I'm gonna start kicking the rocks back into the hole, cover it up.
Okay.
There's nothing in there you need, y'all.
Oglethorpe.
All right. Oglethorpe is still blinded, standing there looking to the heavens, and he's going to make Calamus fly into this circle.
Okay.
What was that, 55, I think?
No, 65.
That was 65. Is
Mhm.
this the statue of...
That big thing right there is a statue, and it is a wooden statue of Strahd, but it is, like I said, it's tangled in roots and vines and leaves.
Is there anything else in here?
You see just like some mounds of dirt that look like they could be
Like it's a graveyard?
graves. Yeah. Give me a perception check, please.
All right, so that'll be my perception check since I'm looking through his eyes. All right,
Mm,
so
just checking. So we don't see the boy, or do we see him up there, or we don't see him up there?
No, you do not.
Okay, we just see like what appears to be a graveyard.
And then there's a path that goes out the southern side of that thing.
Okay.
Okay, 6 on the perception check. So you don't. That's what you see.
all right. Hmm. I'll have him continue on through here, or maybe 5
Okay.
back. I don't know how far I've gone.
That's it. So down here, let me see what you can see. You see it. This path continues. There's a grove of trees, and in the middle of this grove of trees and shrubs, you see a ginormous, twisted, black wood tree at the very middle of this little grove of trees. And it looks like you see sticking out from behind one of those bushes a stone table.
Oh shit. Well, that's his double movement already. So Oglethorpe PCs that. He's like, I think I found he screams, I found the tree. I found the tree. I think I found the. Do I see a boy on it or anything, or can I?
You don't, but you see like a foot, just a little foot of a length of this stone table
I found
sticking
it.
out from behind one of the shrubberies.
I found a tree. I found a table. It's like just like the dream. He's just screaming that with, and
Do
then
you
all
see
of a sudden,
anybody surrounding it?
Is the
and then
boy there?
all of a sudden, like in you come back to Oglethorpe, he just kind of like he just snaps back, into himself, and his eyes come back down, and he turns to you guys. That's all I saw. Calamus, return at once. And that's his turn.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Heckle. You hear Oglethorpe shouting about the tree being on the other side of that, at the other side of the apex of the hill.
Yes. Heckle, he just sees everybody in disarray. And he's going to kind of tug up on his suit pants, step over here about 30 feet on the path, just kind of prop his foot up a little bit on the edge of the path. And he and his bestest, Barney Fife, look at yourselves down there. Bickering, feuding, going crazy. Pull your shit together. We got shit to do, and we got little time to do it. Now, he understands he cannot give inspiration. He don't understand. He thinks he's just coaching these guys up, and he is. He thinks he has just stepped right into this solid leader right here. And now, the old man tells us the tree's over here. Oh, it's time to get our asses in gear and get over there.
Coaching us up.
Now, who's with me? And you see it.
I'm with you. Check.
What is it?
Does it have a coaching check, please? Just kidding, guys.
Who's with me? He don't even turn around like this. He has like 10 more feet of movement. But you see, he just turns around. He starts walking that way. Like, who's with me? And takes off. Like, he thinks he has just rallied the troops.
All right. Excellent. Very well done. You know what? I'm feeling generous. That's some good role play from for Henry Heckle. Let's have a bottle cap.
There you
Wowzers.
go. All right.
Right.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wowzers.
I've been giving out 4 bottle caps tonight.
No kidding. Must be. Jared
You're
must be drinking the
gonna
good bourbon.
need 'em.
That's right.
And does he do the thing?
You
See
can
if he
roll a
has
persuasion, sure.
Oh God, please.
it. I just want to make it that much better because when this sucks, it's going to make it that much funnier. A
Especially now
performance or
that you've already got the
Use
persuasion.
your
bottle cap.
bottle cap.
I feel like the bottle cap on the persuasion.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I
Yes.
expected
Are you
that going
kidding
no
me?
other
A
way.
That
natural
couldn't
one.
be any better.
Yeah, that couldn't have gone any
Perfect.
other way.
But he still thinks he.
You don't
By
understand
God.
that y'all is going crazy?
You all didn't
You've
hear a word he
convinced
said.
me, Heckle.
The storm was, the wind was howling, and you all didn't hear Jack diddly shit.
What's that guy talking about?
Yeah, you all
What's
just
he
standing there like, what the
yelling
hell is he
about?
going on about now?
Salim is so coached up that he just drops y'all in the dust and starts taking off up the hill.
Reverend Braylon, what you got?
I guess if we're going in turn order, I'm still keeping y'all sane. If I want to just if he stood up, I can help him. He only has half movement. We can start walking towards Heckle away from the spear. I mean, he might just turn around and run away after a minute up and go back.
Okay.
I think he can only move 15, so I'll stay 5 ahead of him.
I can move about 20. I've got 40 speed.
Okay.
All right. Anything else?
I'll just look over to Stella. Think of a way to set that thing on fire. We know where the tree is. Well, you just have to get within 300 feet.
We're going to just blow up his new staff.
I mean, that's an option.
For the
I mean,
greater
CJ.
good.
we've
I tell you what, man. I've heard you all griping about the lack of magic weapons and shit. Now you got one. You're gonna blow it up.
That's
you
what I
gave it a
thought.
it's the thing that sits there and destroys everything. Now, I mean, they're going to be. We assume that there's going to be druids up there too, so there still will be a threat to Bray. So we won't just do it right off the bat. It's like kind of one of those last ditch effort type.
Well,
things,
we never
but,
get him. We don't know what to do with him.
I mean, the hell then.
Blow 'em up.
We like
I
to
guess
keep him in
we-
the inventory for a while.
That's right.
Okay.
Well, hell then, let's all just start digging up this box and seeing if there's a spear in there. Then I mean, that's fine. See if it's.
Might be good. I don't know.
It might be. I
It's
don't know
probably
why we're stopping them.
Atlas.
Is it wave or whelm?
Yes.
I could look at y'all and tell him to try to do your
Yep, I know exactly.
wheel
what
and
you're
woe
talking about.
augury thing
It's
for
exactly
picking
what
up a
I'm gonna do.
spear or whatever.
But Aklis, I mean, I guess y'all and Miroslav are kind of calmed down now.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
6 more rounds. Or
All right.
9 more rounds.
So Aklis he saw Heckle yelling, but he didn't hear a damn word of it. He's going to step up and going to say, Oglethorpe found the tree. Let us rally back to Oglethorpe. We must find the child. We must save Bray or Brom, whichever one it is. I don't remember.
We're gonna say it's Brahm.
Brom,
'Cause
we
that's
must. Brom.
that's the one that's there.
Miroslav, you must mind yourself. The vision we saw could soon come to pass.
Can Stella talk? Stella's got a question for Aklis.
Yeah.
She's gonna look at him. She's been playing with the staff, but she's gonna look at Aklis and she's gonna say, "Daddy,
She breaks it.
can Wadsworth fit into the hole to look for what y'all is missing?"
Hey, there you go.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Aklis will look at her, and then he'll calmly reach into his pocket and pull Wadsworth out
Okay.
and say, Wadsworth, go into the cairn. See if there's anything worthwhile.
Can Wadsworth communicate with you?
He basically just obeys my actions. He can't, there's no telepathic link, anything like that.
Okay.
So he'll have to come back out.
Okay, but can he, when he comes back out, can he communicate with you that he saw something or that he found something?
That's a good question. Let me double check. I guess I never thought that he couldn't. So let me see.
I just don't know.
I think so.
I really don't remember.
Hop once for yes, hop twice for no.
It's not on his sheet either, I don't think.
It's got like R2D2 language. So you can understand them, you know.
I would think that I could, but
Kind of like Luke can
he
understand.
he understands languages I speak, but it doesn't say what. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Sorry, I gotta look it up.
Beep boop.
Okay.
I don't see it.
Y'all, what are you going to do while he's looking that up?
I'm gonna take a
Drill,
step. This is like a
baby, drill.
tree above us, right?
Yep.
Tree needs marking at the other side of the place.
I'm gonna take a step back and start kind of gathering small stone sticks and stuff from
So you're
underneath.
going to cast, real quick, you're going to cast a spell that takes 1 minute to cast when you're very nearly through the calm emotions effect.
He didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't.
That's fair.
Would I have know how long it would do? I mean, honestly.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. So I think you're going to have to go and do your thing.
Yeah.
Well, I did tell him that I told everybody before I started that they'll be calm for a minute. So if he knows that that's how long it takes to cast a spell, then he might not do it.
Yeah, you
You're
did
gonna
say
have to
that.
take
That's
a
right.
slot. You're gonna have to use a slot.
Oh, yeah. If you did that, then I think I might. Yeah, I'm gonna use my action to detect magic on the Cairn. See if I can.
Okay.
What I get
Cool.
from it.
You definitely get an aura of magic coming from underneath those rocks.
What I know it's. I learned it's School of Magic, I believe.
It's an enchantment, I guess.
Celine, see if you
guess
sense evil around the cairn. See if it's an evil weapon.
So there's magic underneath the rocks. Do you want to do any Atlas, did you find out any answers?
I can't. I haven't found anything yet.
Okay.
Sorry, Google's failing.
Okay. Yep.
You guys hear Oglethorpe screaming off in the distance, "We're wasting time. It could be the boy."
Well, y'all, would you say that he knows the magic, that it's true?
Yeah, I would. It's definitely something underneath there. And then I'm gonna take a couple steps further, kind of just side-eyeing it. Just making a mental note of exactly where it is.
Okay. All right, it's 10:36, and you all have made an entire night almost out of getting halfway up this hill.
Is that bad? Are you?
He said it took us a whole day to
it's-
walk there.
Well, whose fault was that?
It's just not mine. All I do is respond to what you guys do.
You need to run to this pile of rocks.
Yep.
So, as written, a homunculus servant cannot speak. I just want to wrap this up.
Okay.
So, I have a couple of options. If you'll allow it, I could use my sending to communicate with it telepathically as a cantrip, or I can have it. It has an intelligence of 10, and it understands languages.
How about you communicate via sending?
I think he needs a dry erase board.
So sending in normal combat mode would be an action. So
Right.
if I wanted to use that, then that would be the cost.
Okay. All right. Good job, guys. Next week, next Sunday is Christmas Eve.
Can't.
So that feels like we're out on
Oh.
Sunday.
Yep.
Would you guys want to play a different day this week? Or we could delay until Tuesday, the day after the 26th.
I cannot do the 21st. That's my son's 16th birthday.
Okay.
I could definitely do the Tuesday. I could possibly do something in between now and Christmas Eve.
And be
All
the
right.
same, maybe Thursday or Friday, but I could definitely do Tuesday the 26th.
Let's plan on Tuesday the 26th, and then we'll also plan on Tuesday, January 2nd.
Yeah, because we're going to be in the same boat. New Year's Day to me, but I'm happy to put it off
Well,
a
I
day
could
if
do
you
I'm
all
out.
want to.
I'm out of town. The 29th, 30th, and 31st.
Let's just play. Let's plan on the 26th and the 2nd.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
All right.
Cool.
I'm cool.
Good job,
Fun,
guys.
fun stuff. Fun stuff.
Good job, guys.
Later.
Yep. All right.
Bye.
You guys have a good one. Bye.
Say it.
See ya.